Hello there! Little Big Planet's Media Molecule have released their next game, Dreams! First seen at PlayStation Meeting 2013, aka the show they also announced the fucking PS4 at, Dreams is finally out after 7 years of development. Its 3-hour campaign, Wait, 3 hours? After 7 years? Well, yes, but actually, no. Media Molecule has a 3-hour level in the game, but the game itself has two main draws. One is a Little Big Planet style creation suite, only this time in 3D and about as deep as 7 Mariana Trenches stacked on top of each other. The other is a user base full of creative, dedicated and terrifying people who've already somehow remade all of War and Peace as a Dark Souls style RPG. Okay, that's not true, but I mean, with users like this, give it a few weeks. Now, the only downside, and it is a downside, is that the game has come out really late in the PS4 life cycle. Endless PS4 games is an attractive proposition when the console is new, but not so much when the next generation is out later this year. However, a PlayStation 5 version is Media Molecule's obvious next step, their quote, and by then it'll have a huge array of varied and interesting games for you to play. However, it's launched quite cheaply. It's only $34.99 and it's getting fucking praised in reviews. 10 out of 10s all over the place, so fuck it, I don't know. If the idea of making games in 3D appeals to you, go fucking nuts. If you've already got an insane back catalogue, maybe wait a generation. If you want to hear about a different piece of news, press 3. Animal Crossing is now available to preload. That means you can stare at its logo on your Switch's home screen and not be able to play it. I've reported this to the Geneva Convention, and apparently it's not actually considered a form of torture. I beg to fucking differ. To pass the time before you can write abusive letters to an elephant, Besiege is leaving early access on the 18th of February. In version 1.0, it's adding the final set of levels, new blocks, and oh sweet fuck, logic gates. First person to build Besiege in Besiege wins. And with the 1.0 release, the price will be increasing. So if you want to buy a game that has been worth the price since it launched into early access 5 years ago, then pick it up ASAP. 10 out of 10, genuinely a Game of the Year contender. Ubisoft have decided to ruin my day with the announcement of a new Prince of Persia game. Prince of Persia, The Dagger of Time, is a VR escape room where you need to solve lovely time puzzles and hopefully run along at least one wall to escape. Sounds fun! However, Ubisoft don't see it that way and have also announced it's not going to be a game you can actually buy. You have to go to one of 300 locations in the real world, 295 of which I'm sure will be in California, and put on a VR headset previously worn by someone with incredibly dry skin if you're lucky, and coronavirus if you're not. Speaking of VR, Budget Cuts 1 is getting an upgrade thanks to Budget Cuts 2. As the developers improve their engine with Game 2, they're going back and adding those improvements to Game 1, beefing up stuff like performance, the save system, the AI, throwing, and the entire damn fucking game. This update will be a patch that's coming soon, and will give you another excuse to dip into a game that really lets you fuck up a robot. Really lets you fuck. I know what you did with those scissors, monster. And finally, Kingdom Come Deliverance is free on the Epic Games Store until the 20th of this month, February. This Blacksmith's Lad Simulator is one of the more unique RPGs I've ever played, and for the price of free, you should definitely give it a go. Unless, of course, you're one of those Epic Games Store hating people, in which case, enjoy spending money on things, you peasant! Anyway, that's all from me. I'm off to stare at my Switch's home screen for another 14 hours today. Bye.